Hey there, everybody. How's it going? Day after Thanksgiving. Everybody's full of turkey. And in the case of Scorpion, turkey sandwiches. Also adjusted the sound settings here. So let me know if the equipment or game sounds are a little bit too loud. So, hey there, Scorpion. How's it going? Alright, so if you watched my last episode here, we got some things done. Put in the chicken pen. And what I've done since then is we got the sorghum harvested. And I've bought a few things. I'm up to almost $135,000 because I just took some time to explore the map. And while I was doing that, I actually just ran across some of those collectibles. So I have got a nice little padding of money now. So that's pretty exciting. So here's what we got planned for today. What I've done is I've taken everything out of the silo. We had wheat, oats, and sorghum. Now these amounts they're actually over in the railway silo, except for about 2,000 liters of wheat, which is still in this silo here. So I've taken those over to the railway and we're going to sell them because if we look at the wheat price, Goldcrest Valley, oats, Goldcrest Valley, and sorghum, Goldcrest Valley, all with the best prices. So I figured that was a good opportunity to rent the train and take a load over. So let's hop over there real quick. I'm glad to see you finally got in, Scorpion. That's good news. Alright, so if you haven't done this yet, you just come over to one of these little rental booths here, and we'll have to rent the train somehow. Oh, alright, so I rented it already. And where I put in the silo over here is this bay right here. And then we can hop in the train and send it to Goldcrest Valley. Alright, so let's take a look and see where we have stopped here. Okay, so we have 3 different products, so let's get that third car there opened up. And we'll just put the wheat in that one. Also hated I saw DJ has started a stream at 2 p.m. too, so I'm gonna got some stiff competition today. But that's okay, we're just gonna hang out here and have some fun. Got me a nice afternoon cup of coffee here. Oh, and I need to start the engine up and back up just a little bit. We'll get the next car filled up here. We'll drop the oats in. That's for sure, Scorpion. That's for sure. And then we'll drop the sorghum into this car. So I guess this system is very much like the Erlingrad system that was on FS19. I'd actually never used it, I don't believe, but had seen it done. I guess we'll just drive on over to... Oh, there we go. So it looks like it'll go to Goldcrest. Do you want to sell it? Yes. And there we go. $94,000. We're rolling in the money now. That's awesome. Okay, let's bump back over to the farm here. So the other thing that I had done is bought this roller. It was on the clearance sales, whatever that's called. The let's see, Yes, the used vehicle. So it was in here. I got it really cheap. So I started rolling these fields. Well, actually, it's not a roller. It is a chopper, I think is what it's called. Hey, Eric, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. No problem. You can just catch the replay at some point if you want. But I appreciate you stopping in and giving me the kind words. So this is what I bought here is the Dalbo Maxi Cut. And it is a mulcher. And you run it over the fields after they have been harvested. So I've already done these 3 little fields up here. So I'm going to go and bring this back here to this other field. You can see we've got this one harvested as well. And we have that one over there still yet to ripen. So supposedly, by doing this, it increases the yield by 5%, which is not a whole lot. But it was cheap. I figured, why not? So you guys also know the drill. If you're here, you enjoy the stream, make sure you hit the like button. That definitely helps things out. We'll get around this field a little bit and then we'll let a worker help us out. So we got a lot to do today. A lot to do. Now that I have some cash, I'm gonna spend some money. The interesting thing I noticed on this chopper is that it actually chops the grass down as well. You notice there? Not sure how that would be useful. Possibly if you had a grass field. I don't know. Let's see if I can get under this combine here. Yeah, just took a little bit of paint off there. Get down here and I'm going to hire a worker and let them finish off the field. And then we got so many other things to do today. So we get started on some of those. Alright, you can go at it there. So the next thing we're going to do, I better move this combine because I'm afraid it's going to be in the way. Sounds okay, Scorpion? If you're still there? Hopefully the game sounds is not too loud now. I had everything set up for FS19 and then the sound has changed a bit on FS22. So I've had to fiddle with my settings here and I'm just not sure if I got them right. Okay, good deal. Appreciate that. Okay, so the next thing we need to do. So I have not picked up any rocks out of the fields. I was just letting them go. Kind of just wanted to test out what would happen. And it does appear that they do damage your equipment. But I really can't tell how much. So I don't know. I don't know how that works out. But I'm going to go ahead and pick these up because the field is full of large stones. And I can't remember if I've bought a stone picker yet. I don't think I did. It doesn't look like it. And something else while we're in this menu. I don't know if you've figured this out or not yet. But if you noticed, these categories only pop up when you actually own something in this category as far as in your garage. And the other thing is they actually show the items you own. So for instance, the disc arrow, that's actually the one I own. It's not the default store picture, which is, where's disc arrows? Yeah, right here. So that's kind of neat that they've incorporated that feature where you can actually kind of at a glance see what you have. All right, so I need to get a stone picker here real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and buy one, and I'm going with the big one here. I have played around with these guys, and I'm not real fond of them. So I'm going to go with this one here. It's quite a bit more expensive, and we'll just go with those tires there. Hey, Broder guy, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Just to catch you up on what's going on, we just sold a little bit over $90,000 worth of crop on the train, sent it down to Goldcrest Valley. I did wander around the map doing some exploration since the last episode and found quite a few collectibles. Actually ended up finding all the tractors and got a little bonus money there. And so we're just knocking it out today. Going to put that money to work. Yep, I think it was 100,000. And you get an extra little note saying to go to Cody's toy store. And there's my tractor collection. Kind of neat. We'll get down here and pick up this stone picker. I tell you, some of the collectibles are in some pretty neat places. Like the one up at the bowling alley. That's in the Pac-Man machine or whatever that is. Also on the back of the bowling alley, there's a tennis ball, basketball with some cones that are inverted, and you can bowl. I don't know if you have seen that. I tell you, I went up to the state park and did some exploring around up there, and that they did a great job on that. It actually looks like places I've been to. It is really cool. Oh yeah, I've got to cultivate this first. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I'm getting ahead of myself. Ooh, I don't know about that. If you got a strike. I threw the, yeah, I've actually I got a mulcher rotor guy, and that's running on the field across the way. Let's see. Got this guy here. So he is mulching. I'm going to have to cultivate these fields to get the rock picker to work. I've been doing some testing on the cultivators as well. I've got some interesting things I've found out, so I'm gonna have a video coming out at some point in the future about that, but everything is not as it appears. But I'll just leave that much there. More to come on that. Oh, you know what? I'm going to start with this field back here. I want to start with this one. This field back here is so small. I'm going to actually put some buildings back here. I think this is a good spot to put some buildings, but I'm going to grab these stones real quick out of here. We'll get it cultivated and pick the stones up. Because if you paint over the stones, they don't go away. But I have some money now, so we're going to, I think we're going to put in some greenhouses. As well as, if we have room, maybe a shed or a workshop. One of those two, or both maybe. We'll see how much we end up with left over. Have you downloaded the new Giants editor yet, Scorpion? Yeah, I haven't done too much with the landscaping yet, Broder Guy. I'd messed around with it just a little bit, but this will kind of be my first experience with doing the landscaping part of it, so kind of exciting to see what happens. Yeah, I have not downloaded it yet. I actually just been enjoying playing the game. Things are kind of slower. It's actually just been kind of nice. Not worried about, you know, 1,000 different mods to pick from. So I have not downloaded it yet. I'm probably going to wait just a while. And then we'll see. At some point I'll probably get it. It does help to edit maps to my liking. So we'll get this done real quick, and I'll go grab the stone picker and get the stones picked up here. I figured that was some free money as well. Let me check on the other guy here real quick and see where he's at. Let's see, we're over here. Oh, he may be done. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just stick this guy on a helper over here and go grab the other tractor. Have you guys played on the Hope Baileron or whatever it's called, the French map yet? I did start a save game on that last night. It's a really nice map. But I feel like we got scammed on this map. You start out with 3 pretty nice sized fields over there, and we just got these little 3 tiny fields, so I'm not sure why they did that. But it may be easier to get going on that map. I'm not sure. It does look very nice, but I haven't put a whole lot of time into it. I was just kind of doing that as a personal play, just so I can try some other things that I'm not doing on this map. It's for research purposes. That may be the case, Broder Guy. Hopefully I have enough horsepower to pull this thing. I think I do. So one thing I did notice last night while playing, some of the trailers do not show. We'll take a look at it here. For instance, this base game trailer here. It doesn't show down here that it holds rocks, but it does. So I'm curious, none of these actually show that they hold rock. So it may be like a default material. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, I gotta lower it. That's what's going on. There we go. There we go. I have noticed there are quite a few mods coming out that are starting to look at productions and coming up with different things to use these resources for, so it could get quite interesting now that the productions are built into the base game. Might see a whole lot of mods come out that really change the way it's played. I did see that. That's, yeah, the Limestone Factory mod. Yep, that was one I was actually thinking about while picking this up. So my goal on this map is to actually try some of the productions, get some of those going, and just see. And that's why I'm playing this on easy mode, just so I can get plenty of cash and be able to play around with some of those. Not trying to be super hardcore or anything on this playthrough. I'm just trying to explore the game, kind of see what we have to do and can do. I'm sure that's not far away, Scorpion. I'm sure somebody will come up with it. I guess they could also make vinegar out of that too. Isn't that how vinegar's made? I may be wrong on that. Yeah, there we go. Red wine vinegar. Alright, so we have got that field picked up with stones. Filled this thing to almost 30%. This guy's done over here, so we'll get this stone picker going. It's kind of a waste to hire a worker, because they'll run up and down the field instead of just kind of spot treating it, but that's what we're going to do for this particular case here, and then we'll get this guy out of the way. Well, how about that? We got royalty in the house. Scroft is here. Welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you're enjoying the game as much as everybody else is. Hey Jake, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought it was kind of a byproduct of that, so glad to see you here, Jake. Been kind of all over the place on my live stream time. I know that for a lot of the US based viewers, evenings are probably best, but just kind of trying to get in here when I can. I don't really have a set time. May have to try and work toward that at some point. get this field cultivated up here real quick. And then get the rocks picked up and we'll be ready to start moving on with some more field work. But once I get done with this, we're going to go ahead and put in a greenhouse or two. See what the room looks like over there on that other field. I'm a little bit concerned with the greenhouses. I've read where the pallets are in an issue. They're having problems sticking in the ground. So I hopefully don't have that issue. That's good to hear, Scroft. I saw you put out a couple vids there. Looking good. Oh, don't back into me. Alright, there we go. I'll just go ahead and move this back over to the backfield. And speaking of fields, I do want to end up getting this field here. As a matter of fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait before I cultivate this. Because we may be able to buy that field. We'll just hold off. Hold off for now. And we're going to get some greenhouses. So this is, other than the chicken pen, would be the first placeable here on this farm. Where would, oh, there we go, greenhouses. So I am assuming that the different size greenhouses would just pick or just produce a larger quantity. Let me just see how big these are. I feel like I want to go with the largest one. What if we put it along there somewhere, leave plenty of room so we can drive around? Can we put two in? Should we put it on the other side? Or maybe don't want to put it too close so we can get the pallets out. And we also need to get to the water location there, so we'll back it over here. Leave some space between them. Let's do something like that. Oh, it messed up the ground just a little bit there. But I think we can smooth that down. Alright, we'll just soften that down. And I think everything else is pretty good. Should be. So we'll just, we'll decorate it later, I think. Now we need to get some water. Alright, so I need a water trailer. Wow, that one is quite a bit more, and you don't get but just a 700 more liters. We'll just go with the Joskin, I guess, for now. I tell you, I don't know why I don't like these tires. Redestein? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. they look really good, in my opinion. Alright, this guy did not... Aha! It is full. So I'm not sure if you knew that you could tip the stones directly into a trailer. But you actually get a trigger and everything. How about that? And I also tested, you can pick them up with a front loader off of the ground. So you can also tip them into a pile if you want. And then scoop them up with a bucket. The thing that surprised me most about that is actually getting the trigger indicator. So that was really nice. And like I said before, that trailer does not show that it can hold stones, but it can. And I'm assuming the other trailer can as well. I think at some point you would be limited by the height of the trailer. So that could turn out to be a problem. Just gonna knock a strip off this end down here. Yeah, we'll get a worker started here and then go grab some water. Alright, we'll just take this guy here, disconnect it there, and run down to the shop. I do need to get a trailer to haul those bales off as well. I was looking, there is a flatbed trailer in the bales, or bale, what is it, the bale loaders category. I was thinking about this one here, but I haven't decided yet. Alright, I think there's some places you can get free water somewhere on the map. But there is a water tank at the farm, so we'll just use that. It is going to cost us some money. I do notice that most of the tractors and stuff go about a mile an hour faster than is indicated. I'm not sure why it does that. Very expensive water. It also does not fill up very fast. Once we get some water in the greenhouses, I'm going to kick the time up just a bit That way we can start producing some vegetables or fruit, whatever they grow in there. $730 for water. All right, let's see how much this greenhouse holds. Oh wow, it's gonna take the whole tanker. Okay. While we're waiting on that to fill up there. Yeah, I'm not sure about the charging for it. I mean, I know water does cost something, but not that much. Jeez. Alright, so since this one has some water, we will take a look at it here. So it is not even halfway full. Jeez. Okay, so we are going to grow. How does this work? Can you grow everything or just one thing? I guess we'll just grow one thing. I'm not sure how that works. Maybe we'll try two things in the other. Yeah, that's exactly right, Scorpion. Most farms do have a well. And so, I mean, even if you have to run a pump, the power to the pump, it just, that's way overpriced for water. Farmer Taz is in the house, everybody. Welcome, my friend. Glad to have you. We got some maters growing in that greenhouse. Tomatoes. Alright, so this one, I don't know whether to do a combo. Let's just do, let's do lettuce and strawberries in this one, huh? Or can you only do one? Nope, you can do two. Alright, we'll just go that route and see what happens. Taz, that's funny. I saw that they are putting everything out. Bigger everything, faster everything. Alright, let's see what this guy's doing over here. He is done picking up rocks. I really don't know if selling these rocks is worth it. I'm not sure how much you'll get for them. I'm not sure how, I'm sure that it will not take all of this because I do have the weight restriction turned. It did. Nope. 8 liters left. Ha. Now let's try in this trailer here. It is taller. Let's see what happens. Nope, no trigger. I think it's because it's too tall. Alright, so we got some greenhouses in. I'm going to go ahead and buy that field because I do want it. Field 49 here. Oh, wrong menu. Let's just see how we're doing. It has been plowed. And it does not need lime. That's nice. So let's go ahead and buy it here. $57,000. There we go. So, back to the water. Oh, and I need to kick the time up here. We'll go back up to 5 speed. I can't say I'm a fan of these trigger indicators here. They're just a little bit intrusive, in my opinion. Yeah, I know the pond, somewhere there's a pond, but I don't know where the closest one is. Yeah, I'd have to travel. Maybe at some point if I can get a bigger tanker, I'll go do that. Yeah, I do too, Scorpion. They seem to not stand out. All of these little glowing blue things just kind of takes away from it just a bit. Behind the bakery. Where's the bakery? I wish they had icons where you could okay, right here. Yeah, I wish the icons showed a little bit better of what it was. Or what they really could have done is just put a label, you know, like right here, just wrote bakery in text underneath the building or on the building. That would have been nice. How much water are we going to have to put in this greenhouse? Good grief. Okay, finally. So it holds 20,000 liters. Wow. I know, going bankrupt on water. I think it'll take one more tanker load here, maybe 2. How far away is that pond? Is it worth running? Let's go give that a shot. Oh boy, those are not cheap anymore. Yeah, buying appliances, Scorpion, is that's an expensive deal nowadays. Yeah, and that's the thing. None of the places have anything in stock. I experienced that last time I bought something. How far can we drive our vehicles into the water now? Has anybody tried that? Oh, all the way. Well, that works. Yeah, Scorpion, it always seems like an appliance goes out at the very worst time, too. You know, you got your whole Thanksgiving leftovers in there, and then it goes out. Or you have company stay with you and your washing machine goes out, or dishwasher or something like that. It's always at the worst time. Okay, we'll make one more run over here. Really not sure how long that will last in the greenhouse, or how many days. Okay, a few days. That'll be good. That's one way to do it. So interestingly, I could not fill up out in the middle. Yeah, it stops whenever you go to the middle. So you have to stay near the edge to fill up. Interesting. Maybe they want your tractor to be on dry ground. Alright, hopefully this will be the last tanker load. Well, I don't have a pressure washer, Scorpion, so that's the only way it's going to get clean. I tell you, I do like the sound of the gear changes in the older tractors, but these ones with the CVT transmission are definitely a lot smoother to operate, for sure, which is kind of in real life as well. Alright, it is full finally. Okay. We'll just park this tank right here for now. So I bought the other field, so we need to We're going to plow those two fields together. So go here and grab this cultivator. I sure do miss the 6-meter cultivator we had in 19 for plowing. But this one will just have to do for now. Oh, dadgummit. I have to move that disc out of the way. Actually, I did too. But the problem is I'll still have to plow it anyway. Because I do have the plowing option turned on, so I might as well just use the little cultivator plow thing. Hey Firebreaker, how you doing? Glad to have you in the stream. Yeah, Mellow Rebel, that was at the very beginning. The train was sent and we made $90-something thousand. I had all of my crops on it, 3 different types. Wheat, sorghum, and a little bit of oats. And we sent it over to Goldcrest Valley and made some money. Doing good, Firebreaker. We're just doing a little bit of farming here on Elm Creek. Trying to make some more money. Alright, we're going to plow these 2 fields up together here. And Aorus is here. How you doing? The very easy on the train, Mellow. There is this silo. Well, there's a couple. You can do it over here or over here. There's 2 silos, but you'll just drop your material into this silo. We'll just jump over here, come dump it over here, and then you walk around to this little booth here and you'll rent the train, and you'll have to stand here for a minute and it'll show up, and then you can hop in the train and empty your grain into these from this fill point here, and then just drive on and it'll bump you out and let you know that it's going to Goldcrest Valley and ask if you want to sell it. So it'll be at the beginning of the episode. If you want to go back, you can watch it then. Now that's interesting. It is not taking that grass out. Alright, let's see what's happening here on the field. Now that's interesting. It's actually blending the fields together on the map. Check that out. Well, that is pretty cool. I don't know why it's not getting rid of that one little strip there of grass. I have not, Firebreaker. I have not been hunting yet. Hopefully soon. That's funny, Taz. Blame it on the dog. Alright, let's see here. Oh, look at there. Both fields are combined. That is cool. Now I'm wondering about this grass here. Let me just make sure I have the... Yep, create fields is turned on, but for some reason it is not getting rid of the grass. Oh well. That's okay. And let's just see here. Do we need lime? I'm sure we do. It does need some lime. But I don't have a lime spreader. I'm not going to worry about that little strip right now. That's just rude. That's just rude, Scorpion. That's just rude. I'm going to take your blue status away. How about that? Oh, whoa, Taz. On the big screen, huh? That's a little... That is pressure right there. Alright, so what do I need to do here? We need to get the cultivator going, don't we? Oh, paint it? But if I paint it, will I have to I'll have to re-plow it, won't I? Okay, we'll try that. Oh, and I'm sorry, Scorpion, I missed that. I didn't read up far enough. Wrong menu. That's the wrong thing there. There we go. Okay, go back and grab the plow. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it with this here. If there's one little spot that needs to be plowed, that's not a big deal. Very good. Let's just double check it here on the map. Yep, but that's okay. I'm good with that. And then we need to cultivate this side over here. Oh, did I turn the... Yes. Don't want to create fields. I'm wondering if there are any updates to these maps, if it'll require a new save game. I would imagine it would, but I'm wondering if possibly they implemented something into the coding that maybe got rid of that requirement. And that would be really cool. Yeah, Taz, I agree. I like Elm Creek. I feel like it was maybe just slightly unfinished. I mean, they did a really good job up there on the state park. But like I mentioned earlier on, the fields you start out with are just really small. And I played a little bit over on the French map, and you just get a lot more to start with. And I don't know if it was just my imagination, but it seems to me, with the same exact graphic settings, that everything looks sharper and cleaner on that map for some reason. So I don't know. I don't know how that could be from map to map, but you know, ground textures, the equipment, everything just seemed to be much sharper. on that map. Yeah, and that's what bothers me about the equipment a little bit too, about the US stuff, is I really thought that they were going to have an option on all of the equipment to get rid of these red and white warning symbols and give us the orange US rectangle or triangle, but they did not. I mean, it is an option on a couple of tractors, but that was a little bit disappointing. Insane Clown, yeah, hopefully you get it. Hopefully Santa's good to you. Yeah, pretty much, Farmer Taz. I can't stand that. You know, if you're trying to especially do any type of role play or be regional specific, then it's tough to do with these Euro looking pieces of equipment. I agree with that too, Broder guys. The fields just seemed a little bit small. I mean, I guess if that's what they were going for, just kind of the small, rural American feel, but I don't know. Maps will come though, I guess. This is a good starting point. Hey JD Farmer, glad you were able to make it. I agree, Farmer Taz. The Midwest theme that they kind of threw out there is in my opinion not accurate. Yeah, I saw that with the MRG. I hope that those guys do a good job and don't rush things out. That was one of my pet peeves with 19. It just seemed like folks wanted to get something out as fast as they could. And if they'd have just spent, you know, another week on it, it'd have been awesome. But they left so many little things that just weren't quite finished. So hopefully those guys, I've seen a lot of stuff converted already, and I haven't downloaded any of it just because I want things to be done right. So hopefully we get to see some good stuff coming soon. ATJ, glad you can make it. There is no Ford or Chevy. Insane. It is not a branded item for the game. The only trucks you get, we can take a look at that, is we've got the Lizard pickup. And then you have the Lizard pickup. That's all you get. Yes, the new semi truck is a Mack. And that is here. Let's see, where's the trucks? You got the Max Superliner, Pinnacle, and Anthem. They look really sharp too. I mean, that looks gorgeous. That looks even better. Got some options there, and then you got the Pinnacle. Couple options there. And then you have the Anthem. And then I have the Black Anthem for pre-order bonus. So those are the semis available. Let's see, where are we at here? We've got cultivation done. All right. So I think what we'll do is we'll go and grab the trailer. See if we can't go ahead and get rid of those stones. Get those out of the way. Yeah, Insane. The first Mac is a very nice truck. I think they've done a great job on the trucks, although they don't seem to have much traction. We've got some pallets. Can I pick these up? Oh, I can pick them up. I don't even need pallet forks. That's handy. And what do we have down here? Strawberries. Can I pick this up? Yes, I can. All right. Turkey sandwiches and pecan pie. That sounds great, TJ. You really don't need anything else. All right, Scorpion, take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. So we'll run over here to the stone crusher. I guess that's the only place we can sell these things. I think it is. Yeah. I'm getting past. At least they didn't run up behind me and start honking their horn. That was almost a disaster. Those are the best leftovers, Insane. Thanksgiving leftovers. Hey Tim. Oh shoot, I was reading chat. Glad to have you in the stream, Tim. Okay, why can I... Oh, there we go. Oh, Jake, that's just shameful. Pizza the day after Thanksgiving. Wow, $498. That was hardly worth it. All right, back over to the farm. For all you new guys that have joined in, just don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying the stream. That is the most important thing you can do. Oh, you had pizza for Thanksgiving. Well, at least you had something, I guess. You can use your blinker. Absolutely. And on PC, you got flashers too. Alright, so we have fields that have been planted. I'm sorry, not planted. They have been cultivated. The rocks have been picked up out of them. So now we can do some planting, but first I think I want to put in a shed over here. I don't have much room to park the equipment. So I think I want to put in a shed. So let me move out of the way. And I have not looked at any of these sheds yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to end up getting here. Ooh. Not good grief. Those things are, well, they're super expensive. And they're huge. Jeez. Where's the easy sheds? There we go. I don't want to get into... How do we rotate this thing here? With a mouse button, I believe. Alright, so let's get over here somewhere. I think I'll put it down. Now before I do that, let me just make sure. That would give me a lot more storage. What to do, what to do? What if I turn this one this way? That won't matter, I don't think. I think I'm going to go with the easy shed here. I like that one. Gives me some room to maneuver around the greenhouses. We'll just stick this guy right there. Now I finally got some storage. That's one thing I don't like about this barn here, is it's just really a pull through. You do have the storage down in the bottom, but it's got to be pretty small. Because I have everything just scattered about. There's no good place for things to end up right now. Alright, where is my planter? Actually, before we do that, we're going to throw some fertilizer out. And if you don't want to see this, just close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay, you can open them. Oh, doesn't that figure? Oh, I am jammed up on that post now. Shoot. Let's see if it'll slide it over here. Nope. Oh man. There we go. Alright, we'll get down here and throw some fertilizer out and then start with the seeder. Haha, Taz. Yeah, and the problem with that is there's no press A to disconnect it either. It takes a lot longer. Ooh, that is quite the spread there. I think this will get the entire width there in one go. Yep. Wasting a little bit of fertilizer, but that's okay. And this is not a mod, this is a base game equipment. The cheapest fertilizer spreader you can buy, as a matter of fact. Alright, let's take this back here and get that other field real quick. So now that we have this field, that is quite a bit big. Oh, there's the trees. Quite a bit bigger field than we've been working with, so that'll hopefully increase our crop production quite a bit. And we also need to pick the stones up out of this field as well. Seed? I don't think so, Jake. Let me double check when I get to the end of this row here. This seeder here is, or spreader. No, it just has the fertilizer bag there. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Let me double check here real quick. Yeah, because this is the seed bag, so it is just for fertilizer. That would be nice to be able to seed fields with it. Hopefully I can make this corner here. Yeah, I missed a little bit there on the edge. And then you can also adjust it on the fly. There we go. Pop a little wheelie there going across the creek. And I will need this again, so I want to park it in a opening that's a little bit wider. We'll grab the cedar. Alright, so this go around, I am going to plant some oats. Oh, you know what? I do need something for the chickens. We'll go with barley. We haven't planted barley yet. I'm just going to let a worker help us out with this. Because I want to go check on that greenhouse. And see how we're doing. So these pallets are 100 liters. So let's see how much they go for. So I'll need 10 pallets. Okay. So it seems like you need to store these up for quite some time. And these are 100 liters. Okay, so these are 150 liters. A little bit different. So why am I not getting any lettuce? Because I did activate the lettuce. Maybe it takes longer to grow. I don't know. Hey T-Man, how you doing? You did miss the train. But if you want to catch the train, you can either replay the live stream after we're done. And it's at the very beginning. Or just rewind right now and take a look at it. Alright, what are we doing here? We need to get some equipment put away. I'm going to get this guy put under the storage shed here. And I'll do some landscaping off screen. Get this all squared away. And I don't know why I'm doing that. Because we need to pick up some more rocks. Got so much going on, I can't keep track of it all. And we're just going to try to run around here and spot pick this instead of letting a helper run through it all through the field. Yep, that is correct, T-Man. You still have to allow the creation of the fields by pressing Y or whatever it is you're using. I do have some stones in this as well. They're much harder to see. Probably going to end up going through the whole field by the time all is said and done. Yeah, and the cool thing, T-Man, is I actually created this field or joined these two fields together here. And we saw this a while ago. We take a look at the map. It actually, right here, there used to be a grass area, but actually on the map it changes. So that's a new feature. And I'm not sure what's going on up here. Why is this guy? Oh no. What in the world has he done? What has he done? Why is that on? Oh no. Because the seeder has a cultivator. Somehow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I mean, okay, so I'm going to take the cultivator, allow the cultivator to create fields mod off. Oh, man. Well, that stinks. I hope I can fix that. That should be easy there. Oh, I thought he was going to go across again. Alright, we got that squared away. We need some gravel. Oh, and do I have to plant the meadow? Does anybody know? Do I have to plant this? I think I do. Oh, well, this is frustrating. Well, the problem, Broder guys, I haven't saved since I started the stream, so that would be a whole lot of work. How about that? That's pretty close there. What is... I wonder... We don't have all the textures, it doesn't appear. Oh well. Yeah, I should have saved earlier. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, the land is not owned by me, but yet my guy could plow it. Well, that stinks right there. How frustrating. How do I can't fix it. Oh. Yeah, we may be seeing the train again. Dadgummit. No, you know, it is what it is. Let me just go in and see if it'll let me try it one more time. Nope. I don't own the land, but yet my guy could plow it. That makes absolutely no sense. Oh, there we go. That's weird. How do I not own that? Oh well, I don't know. I may need to do that, Jake. That's a good idea. Drop him off at the train station. That's an idea. That sorry joker. Messed up my driveway. Alright, let's see. This guy should be done with this in just a moment. And we need to get back to some stone picking, don't we? Well, it's a live stream follies there. Tends to always happen on a live stream. I did know Iconic had upgraded one of these stone pickers to, I think, 12 meters. That could be a mod I would download. I'm trying to be selective on what I download right now. I had so many mods for 19 that it just was just ridiculous, really. I didn't use the majority of them, so I'm trying to be a lot more selective here. At least for now. That's right, Jake. We'll send Rip. You know, as far as the global company, I'm not sure that it will be as relevant as it was in 19, since they, you know, global company really focused on productions, but that's built into the game. So I don't know that there may be a different version of it, or maybe a light version, but I don't think it's going to be needed as much as it was previously. I'm not sure how long I'll leave the rocks on. It's kind of a little bit of a tedious chore here, trying to get these things picked up. I don't know how long I'll be able to tolerate it. Oh gosh, Taz, that's funny. You know, what's funny is it's actually a real life person that I know, that I modeled that character after, and it's not far from the truth. He is a character. Yeah, I'm playing with the rocks just to kind of feel it out and see how it works, but I don't know that it'll continue. Alright. I'm going to let a worker help me out here real quick. I'm going to go check on Stan. Helper Stan here. Alright, got that going. So we'll have these two fields in barley. Yeah, I think if the rocks had more value, which, I mean, you know, it's rocks, how much value can they have? That may make it worth it, but with the little bit of money you get for having to pick them up, buy the equipment to pick them up, haul them off and everything, I don't know that it's worth it. Thank you, T-Man. Appreciate that. Yeah, the lime thing is intriguing. We'll have to see how that mod plays out. The only thing is lime is cheap too. So unless you can sell the lime. Actually, I think there is an option for lime on here. Oh, that's so cheap. I don't think it would be worth doing. I don't know. Maybe I'll let some other folks figure that one out. And the other thing I'm not sure about, why is people just walking through my farm? I mean, that's just kind of weird. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I'm curious, T-Man, to see how these greenhouses do. It almost feels like they have leaned hard on the productions as far as making that where you make your serious profits. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. I wonder if I should start loading these into a trailer. I think I'll do that. But I don't have a tractor. They're all being used. I'm gonna have to get a new tractor at some point. Oh, that was weak. That was so weak. Oh my gosh, you can't throw these things. We're trying to make tomato sauce here. Here, maybe I can get it in this short trailer here. Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, we're going to take this to the Del Monte factory. They don't need them whole. They'll just take them pureed. So the tomatoes actually were red inside the greenhouse earlier, and now they're back green. So I guess a new crop has been planted. I'd read somewhere where they suggested to not run when you have a pallet in hand, because I think that was when they were dropping on the ground and getting stuck, which I think is why that one kind of glitched out there. Last one here, and then we'll have this area cleared out. Oh shoot, I just threw tomatoes at myself. It's that bad of a stream. Alright, there we go. Got them all in. And I can't jump in the trailer either. Alright, so we got the greenhouse is good. Let me check on the water here. I'm not sure I trust Broder Guy on his 3 days. Well, he may be right there. Okay. Got the rock picker going. And we are done planting that field. And the driveway. And the other driveway. I'll go ahead and fill this thing up with seeds here while we're right here by the barn. I knew you wouldn't lead me astray there. Alright, we are full with seeds. And we'll put oats in this field back here, as we intended up there. Oh, you know, this guy's doing the whole daggone field. We'll just stop him there. Not a whole lot left here to pick up, but it's almost full. And I filled up my trailer with the pallets. I didn't think that one through. I didn't think that through. So I need to find a spot. I want to drop these on the ground. I think what I'll do is I want to stick them right here in the grass. And then I'll pick them up with a bucket later on. Same to you, T-Man. I appreciate you stopping in. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Shouldn't have but just a few more little passes here in this field. The one thing I have not tested out yet is if the size of the rocks matters on what you collect. So if you let the field go and get the big rocks, if you would actually end up with more, I would assume you would. But that has not been something I have had a chance to test out yet. Alright, we picked up the majority of the rocks. We may have missed a few, but just going to go with that. I'm just going to go ahead and put these here, since we already have a pile. get this guy parked up in the barn. I got a little bit of a hump there, it seems like. I'll have to level that out when I do my landscaping. Alright, seeder's there and combine is there. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and sleep, and then I want to get that sorghum harvested. I could plant the other field, but I'm going to just wait until tomorrow. Oh, how many boxes do we have over here? Quite a few. Oh, we finally got some lettuce. And I can pick that up too. Now, do these things store any extra? I don't know. Alright, so we'll get this started here. So my question would be on the greenhouses. I think there's an option for them to just go ahead and sell. Do they sell to the highest paying location by default? Does anybody know? I would assume that they do. But they may end up being a lot easier to do if you're not using it for a production, just to sell it, let the greenhouse sell it. Oh, then it's gospel if Mr. Silly P said it. I saw his vid on the greenhouses. I did not have a chance to watch it yet. May have to make that a priority. So what? Why do I have... Oh, this weeds out in the field has popped up. Ah, it did that because I used the cultivator over that one little strip and not the subsoiler. Ah, interesting. Alright, we need to grab a tractor real quick because we're going to need to empty this combine out. Quit going past the tractor. And of course I have tomatoes in one of the trailers. Or tomato sauce. What we'll do while we're waiting on the combine to fill up, I'll just pull this over here and I'll throw a few more pallets in. I'll get these loaded up and... Well, that's interesting. It's popping them in as fast as I can pick them up. I guess that's the stored Look at that. Huh. Do we have any more? Yep. Woo! I don't know what we'll make on this, but it seems like they're doing pretty good on producing. And I think after doing this load of pallets, I'm going to have to set it to just sell because this is borderline ridiculous. Oh, I got you. So it's saying that I guess there's 377 liters still in the greenhouse. So we should get 3 more pallets. Oh, now that one went into the ground. Stuck. Well, can't drop them. Alright, this trailer is getting pretty full. So I think what we're going to do, well, we might can get a few more up at the front. I think that's going to be about all we can get on that one trailer. Because I don't think there are straps. Cover works. Oh shoot. Almost lost some vegetables there. I did make some room in the back though for some more. I think he will be able to finish the field, but I'll go ahead and stop him there and get him unloaded. And I'll put that in the silo and try and go ahead and load up the rest of the tomatoes. While that's going, let's take a look and see where we can sell them at the fast food restaurant. I think that's probably pretty close. Just across the way maybe? Well, that'd be nice. He should be able to finish the rest of that field there with no problems. I'll go drop the sorghum in the silo, and then I'll load up the rest of the tomatoes. And let's take a look at the strawberries too. I wonder if the fast food restaurant... No, that is not the best place. What about the lettuce? Nope. Alright, we'll just grab the tomatoes. Oh, I can't reach. Shoot. That trailer is quite high. Hopefully I can get these out of the trailer. Alright, so before we go any further, let me go ahead. I want to turn this to just sell on the tomatoes. Let's see, we can selling, distributing, storing. I think selling is what I need. Distributing, I think, would go to a production. So we'll leave it like that and see what happens. And I don't know if the money happens at a certain time or if it just trickles in. So I still have the pallet in the ground. I'll try and get that out later on. So let's see if we can get these sold without losing any along the way. Look at the grass in my or the barley in my driveway. That's ridiculous. I'm so irritated about that. Alright, let's get this sold here. Don't tell me I have to back in, because that's not going to happen. Oh, there it goes, selling. Wow. That's pretty good. $22.51, not too bad. Huh. So they are not selling if they're on their side. I get them knocked over here. Oh, now I'm stuck. Oh gosh. Come on, tractor, put it in one. Pull it out. Now you know it would rip that AC unit out of that window. Come on out, there we go. Alright, we have those two in the trailer there. Let me grab those out, because they don't want to sell. Oh yeah, I should have used a loader. That would have been a good idea. And we'll have to flip this one over, it looks like. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Except for the part of having to deal with the pallets. Alright, brother guy, take care. Thank you for joining and hanging out with me. I did lose a pallet over by the shed. And the combine is done. So that looks like a good stopping point, actually. Got the field harvested, got some things put in. And now I'm ready for some seed, a little bit more cultivation. So I got some field work to do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And we will see you next time.